Hi everyone, I am back with the six figure and beyond feminine wealth mindset shifts today. How are you doing? How's your day going so far? There's a lot of intensity to this day, but I am excited to talk about business and talk about support and your next level. So, if you have not gotten my free guide, this is available for you where you can get instant access to this guide and print this for yourself and work with me together. Every day, we're going through one mindset shift. And if you have missed watching my previous videos for the last 2 days, I've been talking about this. So, my intention for the next today's day three, for the next 7 more days, is to talk about mindset shifts that are needed so that your income grows to six figures and multi six figures. And obviously, with mindset work, the embodiment of the new thought is so important, which is why I highly recommend that you grab this guidebook. The link is in this post and also in the comments. Click on that link. It'll take you to a page where you simply enter your information and your name, your email address, and then you get access to the guidebook. So this body of work came because I see so many business owners and women. I stand for financial sovereignty for women. Um, we I see so many struggling with money and be worried about money, and this is a time we start to really shift our mindset, upgrade our mindset, so that there's a new level of ease that we can all step into. So today we're talking about the mindset shift number three. Before I go into that, I want to know what is your next level? What is the number? What is the income that you're calling forward in your business? If you are here live with me, put that comment in the chat. If you're watching this on a replay, put replay and put that number in the chat so I know and I can hold space for your big vision and your big goal. So, what is going to help you to hit that number is a lot of support. A lot of support. Support is so critical in every business because your vision is big. Even if you have not hit your sales goals, your income goals, even if you have not gotten traction with your potential clients, I want you to know that your vision is massive. And when the vision is so big, it does take time to bring money in and reach more clients. So, a lot of times, a lot of women out there try to do everything by themselves and they feel overwhelmed in the process. And that is one of the biggest reasons why it becomes really hard to grow your business. Um, you know, there, I mean, I can say a lot about this one. Um, you probably will hear talking to so many people out there, and you may have felt this. It's like this belief that, my business is my baby. And, we have such mothering instincts inside of us that we start treating our business like our baby. And our business, when we start to treat our business like a baby, remember what moms do most of the time? They worry about the safety of their baby, they worry about the well being of the baby. And that can be just very harmful belief to hold to. And energetically, when I see businesses, I always see them their own entity, having their own existence, their own evolution, their own trajectory of growth. So my invitation to you in this conversation is start to like pull back from that instinct of mothering your business and trusting your business to grow by itself. The beliefs can come in, thought pattern can come in. If I don't control everything, my business will fall apart. I have to do everything myself to make sure it is done right. No one can execute on my vision the way I can, and if I let go, my brand might suffer and I will have to then fix mistakes later. Put in the chat if this is you. If you have ever had these thoughts where you felt like you have to be the person super responsible and always taking care of your business for the business to thrive. And it's okay to be here. There's no um, there's no wrong place to be at. There's no wrong thought pattern. It's just with the recognition and with the right awareness, we have the opportunity to up level. We have opportunity to choose something different. So the shift here is that I grow faster by staying in my zone of genius, right? You have a zone of genius, you do great work in your zone of genius, which probably is the central part of your business, which is why you started your business. And if you play in your zone of genius and you allow support for people to come forward in their zone of genius, the chances are things are going to feel a lot lighter and less overwhelming, right? And business is going to feel more fun for you because now you get to do what you really enjoy doing rather than trying to do everything. So the hiring help doesn't mean losing control. It could mean that you get to expand your capacity for more money, more impact, and more ease. This one is big. When you have capacity, when you have space available in your body to really enjoy your work, to really enjoy the parts of the businesses that really light you up, that becomes a lot more easier to attract new clients and bring new income because now your energy is not spread too thin trying to do it all. Um, what could be possible here is that you can um, hire new team member, you can work fewer hours, your business scales without exhaustion. Hiring support is so important, and sometimes it looks like hiring a coach, sometimes it looks like hiring a team member who has a level of expertise. And I also want to acknowledge that maybe hiring is not always available. Maybe you don't have that extra cash coming in right now in your business to support hiring. And what the opportunity I want to present to you today is to leverage collaborations, leverage opportunities where you can barter, where you can provide service to other people and in return they provide services to you, and the exchange is clearly defined. There's an agreement laid out in the beginning of your collaboration, your partnership, and you both deliver on it, and this way you both can really play by your strength and help each other out. And put in the chat if you really understand the power of community, especially this community. There are so many incredible businesswomen in this community, but and you may think, well, Shakti, everybody's looking for clients. How will this work? Will people even take me up on my offer? Well, even if we have some of the marketing experts in this community, do you think they may need support around their relationship and intimacy and all other aspects of life, non-business related, which you may be expert of, right? Or you think about it, there are some coaches out there, and you can provide your services to those coaches, get their valuable insight, their training, their coaching for your business, and you can grow while you support them in other facets of life. So I just want to put this out there that inviting support doesn't always need an exchange of money. Providing support needs only one thing, and that is your openness to be supported. Your openness to be supported in this giant, massive vision that you're holding within yourself. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to open a thread in this community asking for women who want who are wanting to barter their services, who are wanting to uh, who are open to inviting support, who are open to trading their services in exchange of something else. And if you are somebody who can do that, who has capacity available to do that, you can put me and tell about your business and let somebody else come to the thread and say, wait, I could use your help in that area, and in return I can provide you X, Y, and Z. I think this is a fabulous way of receiving support, giving support, and knowing that every time you give support, you're actually growing your business, because now you're playing in your zone of genius, and energetically that opens you up for taking on new clients and bringing extra income, even if not from that trade, but in other ways the energy opens up because now you're doing, what you're enjoying doing, and energetically that sends a signal to the universe, hey, she's loving this, give her more of this. And you never know where your next client come from. Maybe the person you are doing the barter with, the trade with, refers you to someone else, right? The opportunities are endless, and I want you to invite this. If you are somebody who is like strapped for cash right now, I want you to open yourself up for giving support and for receiving support, and that's going to really help grow your business. Because God knows, like every time I'm with a client, sitting in a client session, I always get new ideas, new inspiration for, a new offer, a new offering, a new program, a new social media post. And this is really the way to grow the business. So, what my call to action for you today, my practice for you today, is to think about, reflect on one task in your business that is draining you right now, that is draining your energy, that's taking away too much of you, that you want to swap, you want to give it, outsource it to somebody else, and in return of offering them something that you feel energized by. And I want you to delegate that task to someone else, or you find a way to automate it within your business in the next 7 days. So that is really the practice for today. I think when you sit down and be really honest with yourself on what is draining your life force and where you can invite support, I think this is going to open really new doors for you. And I want to invite you to leverage this community. You're not alone here. We have your back. As your host, has your back. And I know there are other really fabulous women in this community who would love to support you. We just need to hear, where are you stuck? Where are you wanting to invite support, and in allowing you to receive? Because every time anybody gives, they get so much more, right? Have you heard of that? Anytime you give something with your generosity to the world, to the universe responds by giving you so much more of that. And I want you to take full advantage of that, and just put in the comments. I'm going to start another thread. Just put in the comments, hey, this is where I want to invite support, and this is what I am willing to offer in return of that support. All right. So I think we can make some really big strides if you are willing to participate, which I am super excited to see. And let's keep rocking and rolling on our businesses. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you tomorrow for another mindset shift. Bye.